So who's today's bride? We're decoding today's bride with Anaita Shrafa Jajania and Namrata Soni. This wonderful panel where we are actually talking about how a bride thinks, how her family is thinking, how she's influenced or not influenced by them, and giving the whole bridal space a new direction from here. How would you define the bride of today?
I think the bride of today is way more experimental. Earlier it was very clearly defined. She'd wear red, she'd be traditional, she'd have a bright red mouth. Basically, she didn't look her best. Whereas now, she gets to express herself.
There are some girls who just want it all, and there are some girls who want it so minimal that we have to tell them, listen, just wear a little bit.
So today's bride is herself. I have actually seen this happening over the last 18 years of my career, where I've seen the cultural shift in front of me, where the mother-in-laws or the mothers are telling the daughters, we could not be so experimental, why don't you do it?
How lovely is that?
She's not following a trend.
Yes.
She's doing what she wants to do.
I've had clients from Middle East, from all over the world, who are of different sizes, who are they could range from size 2 to size 14, 18. And they all love wearing the experimental shapes, and in fact today they want to celebrate their body.
Absolutely.
Which is, for me, that has been a big process of liberation.
I think, Gaurav, what people may not see easily when they just see your garments or your campaigns is that they are so cleverly constructed that they can give you curves you didn't have, or they can hide curves you didn't want. And trust me, I know this firsthand. We've seen pregnant, overweight, skinny, whatever it is.
But they just look amazing once they wear
it. Just snatches you in the right way, and you're ready.
When I draw somebody, my croquis, my fashion croquis are always tall. So my line quality itself is tall. And we tend to drape which diagonally cuts the body. So that makes everybody, there's a magic word, everybody 2 inches smaller. Or 2 sizes smaller and 2 inches taller.
So for me, a pet peeve of bridal setup or styling a bride is when, people have too many opinions. Opinions are for free, but they're not always qualified opinions. So I feel people around should zip it. Because at the end of the day, we're seeing the full picture. So, the best friend, the mother-in-law.
Stop listening to the mob around you and listen to your mind and professionals.
I only allow 2 people in the room when the bride's getting ready, because there are too many opinions and it gets very confusing for the bride, because she doesn't know who to listen to, because she's made up her mind, but it doesn't matter.
I've been getting interesting requests recently where somebody, the mother who really knows the brand, comes to me with a Kanjivaram sari and says that, can you make a South Indian wedding outfit out of this and make a new version, your own version of this, but still keeping the tradition intact. So I love these interesting challenges. Whereas there was another bride from the South who was going I'm having a metaverse wedding, and my wedding is in the metaverse and it's in reality as well. My theme for my reception is metaverse.
Wow.
So I made a metaverse-like outfit out of the world for her. So there I'm getting extremes from one extreme of traditional tradition that wants to become modern, and another one which is very futuristic.
So first time I actually worked on one of your gowns, that was the first time they wanted to experiment with hair and makeup. It was not the classic red lip liner. It was not smoky eyes. It was, let's try something different.
After seeing your show in Delhi this season, I feel there's going to be a change. Because I see with a lot of the brides that I'm working with, they don't all want to now have that traditional wedding, what we consider traditional. Right?
It's no more an ivory and just a red. People are wearing blue, people are wearing yellow, they're wearing green for their wedding days, and it's so lovely to see that.
See, I'm trying to sell fantasies. And when they wear Gaurav Gupta for one of their wedding events, or a couple of them, they are literally living it up. Also, what it is that memory, that high, is what they want to treasure for all their life. So they want to really live up that moment of that one night, which is the Gaurav Gupta night.